was born to be free. I was born to be free.
Look, hey, why do I know that my time coming up? Out of my mind, on my time ain't enough. Stayed on my grind many times, I was stuck. Had to wax the rail, rip a tray out like I'm young, cause I am in the scenes I
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, man. How y'all doing? Who's in the chat? Guys, we have 48 people in here before I even hit the live button. I am like flattered, honestly. All right, man, who's in the chat here? I can't scroll up, so I can't see who was first. I'm sorry, but whoever was first, you beat me to it, but you won't starting now. I promise you that. Mr. Fies, good morning. Dr. Burritos, Good morning, Rahard, sir. Good morning. Rendell's in the chat. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Smash the like buttons. Savage Trades, good morning. Thought you closed your trade last night, but you got wrecked. Bro, we don't want to get wrecked. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments right now. How do I sound? Are the volume levels good? Armasalu says smash the likes. Man, you guys like, yo, it means a lot to me that you guys care about hitting the likes with me because it helps, man. It really helps. Alton says, yo to you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. Yo to you. Demuse says, goatee. Savage Trade says, getting jiggy with it. My first ever reels before I had my face on the channel, my first ever thing was getting jiggy with it. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted if I play it. Okay, I'm not gonna play it because I would get copyrighted. But my thing was get jiggy with it, and I had like a disco dude up here. I'm a disco man. What can I say? Questy, what's up, brother? Savage Trade, smash the likes. 48 viewers, baby. Let's go. Justin Luna, help you. Good morning. Killisak, good morning. Krukis, good morning. Matt Ricci, good morning, my boy. Artefius, good morning. Michael says he was second. What's up, brother? What's up? I sound good. All right, guys, we need to prepare, okay? Today is the day before. Today is the day before our exam, and the exam is tomorrow, okay? And if you have the cheat sheets, you're gonna pass the exam, and I'm gonna show you the lights, okay? Okay, so let's begin, man. Let's begin. Let's get our TA shades on. By the way, guys, just like yesterday, because yesterday's stream was an immense success. So just like yesterday, if we get to 150 likes today, I'm going to give away one of my boot camps again. Why not? So let's get those likes up. Okay, let's talk about what's going on here locally first. Okay, let's talk about what's going on locally. This can go down here. Okay, so last night or this morning, somebody in my VIP asked me to share the 5-minute break of structure. Okay, so let's follow structure. Okay, let's hide everything. Let's follow structure, and we're gonna talk about this very big wick. But we need to understand structure in order to understand this wick. Okay, so yesterday we obviously pumped. By the way, guys, in case you're new here, in case this is your first day here, I have a VIP section in my Discord, which is completely free. The link is in the description down below. And I give you guys the levels that I'm looking at trading in advance. Now, I even said yesterday when I posted this, we started ranging, right? Like, we started ranging. It was fairly simple. I deleted these other two boxes because they became irrelevant. But this move came right out of this top box here. We blew right through the low one, sure, and then we obviously bounced from this box, as you can see, indicated by my beautiful Picasso circle here at the bottom of the low. So my point is these levels are given in advance, so make sure you stick around so that you can join the VIP section. Anyways, so I gave this in advance, whatever, we got to bounce from it, whatever. Somebody in the chat asked me to go over where the 5-minute break of structure happened, okay? And the truth is, technically it didn't, okay? And I told him that it still didn't. So let's go over why. Let's get rid of the circle. We already know we bounced off my level, so we can delete that as well. We're gonna talk about why we bounced off of here. Why we bounced off of here specifically. I didn't take it because you guys know I hate Asia. I don't hate Asia. I hate the Asian market makers because they do everything while I'm sleeping. So I was sleeping during this, even though it wasn't that late. It was only 7:30. But anyways, I was asleep, so screw them. But anyway, irrelevant. We're gonna talk about it, okay? So, let's hide all this stuff real quick. Let's hide all of this. Where's our fixed range? Right here. Let's put this and these guys all in a group. And we will just call it local shites. Okay, local shites. We'll come back to that in a little bit, okay? So, we had our pump yesterday. We were long. That's what these positions are, by the way. I am currently not short. I'm short a very baby position from somewhere at the top. I accidentally just right before stream closed my other short by accident, okay? But these are both Bitcoin longs. I'm long Bitcoin. I'm long Caspa, and I think I'm long like one other thing, but I don't really remember. I have too many accounts, man. I got too many accounts. Anyway, so someone asked basically what the structure was, essentially. Like, where's the break of structure? And I don't believe, or sorry, this is how I would draw the 5-minute structure. And I want to just start by saying this, guys. We came up so fast, okay? We came up so very fast that, technically speaking, this entire, like, okay, let me actually draw the structure before I try to explain it and make a fool of myself. So I'm just going to start it from here. Not really important. I'm just going to start it from here. So 5-minute structure, okay? Look at how crazy the Bitcoin price is right now. 5-minute structure is low, high, higher low, higher high. You could argue in the same candle, but we're not going to. We're going to come here. Higher low. Whoops. Okay. And then higher high. Okay. And then higher high. This currently, as it stands, is your 5-minute structure. Just this. So, like, this is how crazy the Bitcoin price is right now. Is that our 5-minute structure range on the 5-minute is a 5.55%. Wow, look at how that worked out. 5.55% range just on the 5-minute alone. Okay, so this would be your high. If I knew how to draw today, I don't know what's wrong with me. That would be your 5-minute high, and this would be your 5-minute low. Essentially indicating that price is allowed to come all the way down to this 5-minute low while still remaining bullish, okay? And that is a 5-minute low. I cannot stress that enough. So normally what happens is we would follow market structure on, let's just say, the 15-minute or the 30-minute. And then when that turns bearish, we can look for a retracement and then look for a big move down. This is a 5-minute range, okay? So if this is a 5-minute range, you would expect the 5-minute to leak onto like the 30, then would leak onto the 2-hour or whatever. This is a 5-minute range. So we have quite ways. So this is how bullish, basically, long story short, if you have no idea what I'm saying, this is how bullish Bitcoin is right now, is that we're in a 5.55% range. We can't even take the 5-minute low, which is so far away. And granted, it's hard to take that because it's like a 5% move away, okay? So that's important. Now, the 30-minute low, okay, is very close to the 5-minute low. This is your 30-minute low. Okay, so it's very close. So in my opinion, if we are ever going to make our way, obviously we will eventually, but if we're going to make our way down to the 5-minute low, we have no reason not to tackle the 30-minute low. Okay, just a quick side note. Anyways, let's talk about today's current range. We're not really going to go over what we go over every single day today, guys, because at the end of the day, we are going to expect some volatility. And to be honest, the price is probably going to dump and then pump and then dump, or pump and then dump and then pump. Tomorrow is absolutely going to be a shit show. Okay, tomorrow's going to be a shit show. Hold on, I'm getting hot. Uno momento. Actually, I can keep talking while you guys are listening. So tomorrow is going to be an absolute shit show of a day. Absolute shit show of a day. Okay. Is going to be tomorrow. And I think regardless. So my poll right now is the Bitcoin ETF going to approve or is it going to decline? Or no. Wait, what is my poll? Yeah. Yeah, is the approval going to come tomorrow or whatever the poll is? You guys know. I don't know it. Okay. And I believe that the volatility with whatever the result is. Let's go over the results. ETF information comes out either today or tomorrow, let's just say, and it's either approved or declined. There's going to be volatility. Or by the end of tomorrow, there is no ETF news, in which case I believe will still cause volatility. Why? We're going to go over this really quick because we talk about this every day and we're not going to go there again. We've talked about the liquidity beneath us. We've talked about the narrative. We've talked about the wicks. Okay, we've talked about how the sentiment across the board right now is buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Everybody is in anticipation of this ETF, whatever else. Let's just say tomorrow comes and goes and we don't hear anything. And man, my news anchors, you guys can tell me more than like, I don't know anything about the news. You guys know. I trade the charts. I have no idea about the news. If no one even mentioned the word ETF in the Discord, I would have no idea what that even is. So what I'm saying is, let's just say for whatever reason we don't get news tomorrow. I don't know if it's the deadline or if it might get delayed, or that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But let's just say the only options are either it gets approved, it gets declined, or we don't hear anything by tomorrow. There's no other option. There's no option 4. Okay? So if it gets approved, we'll get to that in a second. If we don't hear anything by tomorrow, which again, I don't know if it's possible, but if we don't hear anything by tomorrow, I think that we're still going to get the volatility, okay? The narrative right now is buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. The ETF is coming, the ETF is coming. As far as I'm concerned, tomorrow is the deadline, okay? As far as I'm concerned, it is the deadline. And so if we don't actually get an answer by tomorrow, I believe this whole buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip narrative is going to absolutely collapse, okay? I believe it's going to collapse. I think that people are going to lose confidence in waiting for this ETF, especially if we don't know when we're gonna get news. That's if we don't hear anything by tomorrow. Again, I don't know if we're going to. I don't know if we have to. I have no idea about the news. But I'm just thinking with my brain, and I'm saying if we don't hear anything by tomorrow, I believe the confidence is gonna collapse, and I believe we are in for a ride. So regardless, I think tomorrow is gonna be a crazy trading day, okay? And so that being said, we gotta talk about the targets to the upside, and we gotta talk about the targets to the downside. Now, on first glance, okay, first glance, do I think we're going to go up or do I think we're going to go down? I absolutely think we're going to go up. Why? Not because the news is going to be bullish or the news is going to be bearish or whatever, because I trade market Cipher. And what are my rules? What are my rules? My rules are, and the number one rule, and if you are new here from the Market Cipher channel, welcome. You've heard me say it there 5 times. I say it here 50, 20 times, or 20, 30, 40, 50 times a stream. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. I say that all the time. And so right now, on the 4-hour time frame, which is a pretty high time frame, what do we have? Yes, we have a divergence. Yes, we absolutely do. Okay? But the difference between the people that are subscribed to my channel and the people that are not subscribed to my channel is I teach you where the false signals, like how do you avoid the false signals? I teach you that money flow is your filter. I teach you the importance of looking at money flow and momentum wave divergences. And most importantly, I teach you what to look for if you're not getting the money flow divergence. And if you're new here and you're coming from the Market Cipher video, then you know that I like to wait for the 3 tap, okay? If money flow is not diverging, which you could see it's very much so not diverging here, and we know the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, then we can get our marker tool and we can say, this is our tap 1, right? This is our first wave. This is our tap 2. And this, wherever it may come, would be potentially our 3rd tap if we get the divergence here. So what may happen is we already got to move to the downside, which we're going to talk about in a second here, right? So we get a move to the downside. We get one more divergence, potentially, wherever the top may be. And I just drew this by hand, but I'm going to keep it on the chart because I want to see if I got close with it. I'm going to save it. Anyways, so then what would happen is over time, we would have a 3-wave divergence, okay? And so even though money flow is thick, and we know that money flow oscillates a lot slower than these momentum waves, and especially a lot slower than the VWAP, if this happens, then we know that money flow, we're good to start looking for shorts, because if the money flow is thick, but we get 3 taps, then we're allowed to look for shorts. If the money flow is thick and we only have 1 wave of divergences, we are not allowed to look for shorts. Now, mind you, this is the 4-hour time frame, okay? And I'm not saying you can't scalp it. You have to understand that it's relative to the time frame that you're looking on. So based on the 4-hour alone, I believe that we're going to come up and take the high at least 1 more time, okay? And it might take a week. It might take some time. I don't know. Obviously, tomorrow's ETF is going to be crazy volatility, but I just wanted to build the overall narrative based on what Market Cipher is saying, especially on the 4-hour time frame, which is obviously a very important time frame. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this just for shits and giggles here, and then we're going to write Picasso Geo. And we're going to hide it, and we'll see. We'll see how close I get to it. We'll see how close I get. So that's the 4-hour, okay? Let's come locally now. Let's come back to what we were doing, and let's see what we see here. So we have our local stuff, okay? We have our local stuff. Where's my other, this thing? Okay, yeah. So we have our local stuff. We already built the narrative overall, right? We built our overall narrative. that that at least for me, I believe that price is going to break out again. Okay, I think that we're going to take the high again. I don't think that we're done. Now, let's check locally. So we know the 5-minute low is all the way down here. Okay, this is your 5-minute low. We already went over that. Okay, this is our 5-minute low. It's pretty far ways away. Okay, pretty far ways away. Why did we bounce from this box? Why did I give this box in advance and not lower? Very simple. Hold on. Guys, I was singing Foreigner all day yesterday, and so my voice is hella freaking raspy. By the way, guys, if we get to 150 likes during this stream, I will give away one of the boot camps for free. So let's get those likes up. You have about an hour, maybe an hour and a half left to get them up. All right, so let's take a look, man. Let's take a look at this monster wick that happened earlier today. That happened while I was sleeping. Very rude wick. 3% move to the downside. And why did I look at this? Okay, so look, everybody knows, everybody on YouTube talks about the Fibonacci, right? You talk about the golden pocket, you talk about the 786. I don't really use any other fibs than these two. I only do under one other circumstance, which I'm not going to go in right now. It's not important. But this is our important range, right? The golden pocket to the 786. Most of the time, those are the most reacted levels. And especially when you have market cipher, you are able to see if you're going to get the rejection or the bounce off of those levels, okay? Now, the problem with your Fibonacci's, okay? The problem is you don't know where to pull the fib from. Okay, so let's hide everything again real quick. You don't know where to pull the fib from, right? It's so easy to pull a fib after, like, in hindsight, and say, oh, it bounced, right? Like, if this wicked all the way down to here, it would have been so easy to say, yeah, you just took it from this low. If this wick came to this level, you could have said, yeah, you just pulled the fib from here, right? It just so happened that the wick, or sorry, hold on. It just so happened that we bounced from this low, right? Which also happens to be our 5-minute low, okay? So we coincidentally bounced from our 5-minute low, okay? Coincidentally, we bounced. Now, the question, remember, man, I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. It's all psychology, and you need to understand why. You need to understand what's happening and why it's happening so that you can have better confidence, okay? Why would you have pulled your golden pocket from this low and not this low or this low or anything else? Why? Okay? So this is how I approach the fibs. I do use them. I do believe they're more of a retail thing. And you know, I don't think like retail, but they work. I'm not going to sit here and say that they don't work. But why is this level relatively important? And why did I give this box? Okay? Because we just went over how it could have been this one. It could have been this one. It could have been this one. It could have been one from all the way down here. Why did I give this box? I'm going to give you guys a little secret that I don't know if other YouTubers do or talk about. But I'm going to give you a secret that I do. Because I also use order blocks. And I don't super heavily rely on the fibs. But I'm going to tell you a little secret that I do. Your fibs need to make sense. Okay? If you believe that you hit the low or you hit the high and you believe that that is the true high or low, and it's contingent on your narrative, right? You're going to build your narrative. Everything we do, I teach you guys every day how to build your narrative, okay? So everything we do, we think smart. We don't think like retail. If you're building your narrative and based on your narrative, you're going to say, all right, I think this is our at least like local low, right? Like if you can say, all right, I don't see why price would come down here again, then you could say that confidently that that's your low, okay? And how do you know whether or not price is going to come back there, right? That's the part of building your narrative that we're talking about. And that's the part that's important. And that's where you follow what happened to build your narrative. So let's come in. Like this 15-minute candle, you can see we ranged a little bit, right? We ranged for 4 hours, 3.5 hours. After getting a pump, we ranged. Okay. Then what happened? We stopped out the highs, we stopped out the lows. Okay. So this is already a pretty significant zone right here. Okay. It's a range. We know that it's a range, and we relatively quick, we stopped out the high and we stopped out the low. Remember, this was our initial range at first. It was like this. Then we stopped out the high and we stopped out the low in the same candle. To me, indicating that whether or not we go up or down from this level, this is an important level in the chart, because traders are trapped from this zone in both directions. Okay, in both directions. Now, if price went up, it's likely that they stopped out the highs first. Let's take a look. I actually don't know. Oh, it was the same candle. Let's see which one did they stop out first. Yeah, so they stopped out the high, which is expected, right? That's what I expected. So they stop out the high, they stop out the low. This is the key range already, because there is liquidity. They trapped traders. Remember, your market makers are here to attack your liquidity. Okay, so if they trapped traders in this zone and then they got the hell out of the zone, this was likely our Brinks box trade yesterday. Yeah, it was 1040. So we had wait, music is the music bugging you guys? Can I lower the music? Yeah, sorry guys. Is it better? I'm sorry guys. Crypto snipers and Banjo. I'm sorry. Is it better? Banjo? All right. So look, so we know that this is a very important zone because we stopped out liquidity, right? We stopped out liquidity. Now, if that's the case and we're building our narrative and we know that this is the 5-minute low, okay? If people shorted in this candle, right, that stopped people out. People shorted in this candle. Let's get rid of the zone. We already know it's a zone now. If people shorted this candle and they just got trapped, they just got wrecked, okay? Price went up and they got wrecked. So we are to assume that as a market maker, remember, not everybody's using 50x leverage like we are. Not everyone's using 80x leverage like we are, okay? So if that's the case and you know that, and why is this so goddamn? Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so if that's the case, this is the case. We know that there's liquidity here. People are not necessarily or we're not necessarily, like, if you're a market maker, you do not want to release the liquidity of the people that shorted here, right? People are, keep in mind where we are. We're very overextended in the chart. And so people are going to say, all right, well, we're probably going to come down. Let me start opening up swing positions right now. How do you get wrecked on swing positions? Exactly like this. Okay. So they're going to say, oh, wow, whoever shorted here. Oh, wow. I opened up a swing short and now they're 5% underwater, which some people only like 5x leverage. So that's nothing. That's a minus 25% drawdown. They're still cool. But if they bring price back down to this level, then they're going to release those traders. So you need to think like that. Okay. So now we just built the narrative as to why this is a significant low. It swept liquidity. It's a significant range. So now this is why I pulled my fib from this low. That's why, that's why I decided to use this low instead of this low, because it doesn't make sense to come to this low. The traders are trapped here. If they bring price down, then they're going to release the traders that are minus 25% drawdown right now, that are in their swing positions. And market makers are not here for charity. They are not here to release you in your positions. They are here to squeeze the shit out of you. Okay. So this is a significant low. If I was going to pick any other low, it would have been this low, because this low swept all the liquidity that's in this range. Okay. But it made more sense to me for this to be the low. And sure and behold, we bounced off of this golden pocket. Now, somebody wrote in the comments here, the dip wasn't held up by fibs. It was a market maker move. Not really a way to predict its point. Price action is being held up at the moment. So shouts out to Psycho Trading, who is absolutely right, in my opinion. Right? You guys know. So fibs work. Okay? Fibs work. But do your fibs work because you know how to draw a low to a high and then you're really the best analyst in the world? Or do they work because there is smart money involvement at that level, okay? In my experience, most of the time, maybe 8 times out of 10, when there is a golden pocket, that is a significant golden pocket. Remember, I just showed you why this is a significant golden pocket, okay? Everybody else was probably drawing one like there. Everyone else was probably drawing another one here, okay? Probably drawing another one here and saying, oh man, we have 3 golden pockets in this whole zone. How do I know which one to go by? How do I know what to do? Whatever. I just showed you. That's the difference between me and everybody else on YouTube, okay? We're not the same. I don't teach you the stupid shit. So listen, I agree with psycho trading, okay? I agree with psycho trading. There is smart money in this zone, and I'm going to show you where the smart money in this zone is. Again, I use fibs because they work, but number one, you need to build your narrative around your fibs. Find an important low that makes sense. Don't just draw them like retail and think, oh, we're in a golden pocket, let me long it. Don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid, okay? They are attacking your liquidity. So this was a significant low for the reasons that I just went over, okay? Part 2, I use order blocks, I use smart money concepts, and when I have an overlapping fib along with an order block or a significant level, those are the ones that I very much so have weight behind, okay? So let's take a look now. We know our fib worked. Cool. Maybe we got lucky. Did we though? So we went over why this is an important low. Let's go over now how we can further build confluence on this wick to the downside. This wick alone in itself is this range, right, that we already drew. I'm going to draw it as in blue now. This range caused us to have our move to the upside, okay? We broke structure to the upside, which by default now makes this entire range demand, okay? This is now range-based demand by default. So this whole area, price is allowed to come, mitigate this zone, and then send price to the upside. Well, look at that. This is good confluence with our golden pocket. So this now gives this golden pocket another check mark, right? You get another tick here. What else can we see? Well, we know that when you look at market Cipher B, which is this indicator on the bottom, if you don't know, and you look at the vector candles, which is called Trader's Reality Main, shouts out to Tino. What's another rule that I have for market Cipher? What rules do you guys know? The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And the first one that I actually ever taught on the channel was when you have a red dot, you got to look to the left, find the green vector candles, and say, there is market maker liquidity here. Price can go down. It can go to those levels. It's not always going to. And to the losers in the chat that are like, oh, Gio doesn't call anything. He just says there's a probabilities. He says it can go up and it can go down. He doesn't actually call anything. Number one, you're stupid. Number two, it's all probabilities, man. So while you can go ahead and make fun and write those comments, for example, and put your stop, and you can put your stop loss beneath here, I can sit here and tell you that makes absolutely no sense. If you were trading this range and you put your stop loss beneath that low, that made literally 0 sense. Why? Because we had, and it doesn't always have to do it. Look, we had a red dot here as well, and this red dot did not claim this liquidity. But the next red dot we had absolutely came down and claimed this liquidity. If you have a red dot, you have to look to the left on the same time frame, look for the vectors and say price can go there. Do not be ignorant. The market is moved by money. It costs the market maker money to send the price higher or lower. Okay? This is not a charity. They're not doing it because of your they're not doing it because of your triangles, and they're not doing it because you think, okay, this is a symmetrical triangle, and then you're going to take the height of it like this, right? And then say, oh, it perfectly hit my target. This is not a thing. This is not a thing. This is not a thing, okay? The market is moved by money, not by geometry. Here we have an order block. Cool. So what do we know? If you get a red dot and you look to the left, you can say, all right, price can go down there, right? You're going to build your other confluences, obviously. But look at where price stopped, man. Look, I'm going to put a horizontal line. So let's get rid of the fib. We know the fib worked, and we already built the narrative around that. We already know that this is range-based supply. So we have 2 reasons, 2 confluences alone, without looking at volume, without looking at daily levels, weekly levels, monthly levels, naked points of controls, without looking at any of that stuff. We already built a narrative that this is a key zone. We already said that this swept liquidity and it makes sense to go higher, and it makes sense for market makers to not send the price back below this 5-minute low because traders are trapped. We already made the narrative that price has been very much so overextended for a very long time, and people are going to start building their swing shorts. And so why would they come back and release that liquidity? Look, where did it come to? Shouts out Tino, man. Look at this. How far off? How far off the base of the vector? 45,308, 45,306. $2 off? $2 off? This is the difference between you being here and following me over you coming on YouTube and seeing any other trader minus Tino and minus Jay. Any other trader. That's the difference. Like, everyone, 200K, 300K. No, bro, no. This is the difference. We're not the same. I don't teach you stupid shit. That makes no sense. Draw your triangles. Draw your triangles, get the base, get the line of it, and then, nah, bro. Nah. Don't be stupid. Do not be stupid. Guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And listen, I'm going to do, how many likes do we have right now? How many likes do we have? We have 73 likes. If you are new here, actually, let's do this. Let's do this. If this is your first stream ever, welcome. Drop a random emoji in the chart for me. Drop a random emoji right now if this is your first stream ever and you're new here.
You want your freedom.
Yo, remember that video where that guy was like, he had the bottle or something? What did he have? He was like skateboarding down and he like had something. Or maybe it wasn't a bottle. He was on a skateboard and he like made this song super famous. Crazy. All right, man. Shouts out to everybody here that are the new people, guys. Welcome. I like this one, the chicken. That's funny. Bro, am I bullish or bearish? Yes. I'm both, man. I do both. I'm short-term bullish. In the long term, I think that this ETF is going to cause a pump and dump. I think it's going to be a sell the news event 100%. 100%. If you guys think we're not going to see 38K or 30K again, I think you're crazy. Just tell us already if 500X long or short. Yo, shouts out Savvy. This guy's my OG. First yesterday, and we'll be back every day. The bird next door, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Listen, I'm going to give you a completely new perspective on how to trade. Don't listen to these other bozos, okay? Do I limit in on these vectors? Good question. So, I will usually narrow down my confluence as much as I can to a smaller range. I wasn't awake for this, but depending on how market Cipher's looking, I will limit. But most of the way that I enter most of the time is market. I mostly market in and out because limiting is a scam. Limiting is a scam. But yeah, it depends, man. It depends on how market Cipher's looking. So I've talked about it before. There are ways to tell if there's a fake out. And actually, thank you for that comment. You have just inspired me / I have just inspired myself to create a video today that everyone needs to watch before the ETF tomorrow. I'm gonna do that. I'll make a video right after stream today that will explain how you know if the move is a fake out. What a good idea. What a good idea. Gio, what do I think about the spider lines that CryptoFace is using? Okay. Also a good question. So if I'm not mistaken, let's come to a clean chart. If I'm not mistaken, the way that CryptoFace's lines work, I think it was from like back here, right? Like the dump or something. What did he do it on the day, like 3-day chart? If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong because I genuinely don't know. I think he took a low, took a high, like this level, for example, he did like from here or something, and then he like puts it at each high. Something like this, right? Some shit like that. Okay. This is what I think about the spider lines. I love you too, Psycho Trading. This is what I think about the oh, weekly and monthly. Is it on the weekly? Okay, let's go to the weekly. Whatever, the same idea. You guys get the idea. Yeah, you get the idea. This is what I think about them. I can't sit here and say that. I can't sit here and knock it because listen, Crypto Face obviously is successful and everybody has their own way of trading, but it's not for me, okay? All this is, and look, I mean, you can't say that this line worked or didn't work. You can't say it because it worked. Like if you had this spider line, this top one, let's get rid of everything. I mean, whatever. If you had this top spider line, you could see that it worked. But did it work because you drew a line there? Or did it work because there was liquidity beneath here? There was probably an order block within here and it bounced off of the order block. And that's my whole point, guys, is all of these patterns, all of these trend lines, all of these spider lines, all of these Fibonacci tools and whatever, all of that was created to help retail understand what smart money is doing, because at the end of the day, it's only smart money that's moving the market. We don't even touch it. And so, yeah, you learned all that stuff, but if you don't understand what's actually happening, like, okay, if someone tells you, for example, that, oh, these spider lines are very reactive, why are they reactive? If you don't understand the why, which is what I teach you guys every day, then it doesn't do any good for you. So, okay, it worked in this case. Did it work here? No. Right? Did this one work? Well, we didn't make it up to the spider line. Why didn't we make it up to the spider line? Did this one work? No. Did this one work? Yeah, on the retracement down, and it rejected here. And it rejected here. It didn't do anything here. So yeah, it did work. But you could draw 6,000 lines on the chart and say that one of them worked. And so, again, I can't knock it because Crypto Face is way more successful than I am. It's just not my way of trading. It's not my way of trading. I'm not a huge fan of trend lines. I'm not. I can't say that they don't work because they do. But why do they work? Do they work because you know how to draw a line? Right? How many retail people drew a trend line like this? Okay. How many people drew a line like that? How many people longed this? And then what? Like, it doesn't, man. So for me, I don't know. To each their own, guys. To each their own. But that's my opinion on it. That's my opinion. I draw wrong. I don't know how to draw it, guys. I literally have no idea how to draw it. No idea. No clue, man. The trend line stuff, I have no idea. Like, look, this is one that I could see did very well. I'm not gonna say that it didn't, but it did well until it didn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I actually was drawing this because I knew that retail was drawing this. But here's my next question. Look at how this is the problem. Let me tell you the problem. People, like, trend lines are subjective, okay? I trade objectively. I say there is smart money involvement here or there is not smart money involvement here. I don't just take a guess based on lines. And so look, if you drew this trend line, okay, cool. We had this, and then what? Like, so this is what they do, man. They draw the trend line. They say, oh, we have to break out soon. Then when we don't, they will adjust their trend line. So then they'll take the top one and they'll start doing this, and then they'll take the low one and then they'll start doing that. So you're already changing. If this is the only tool that you use to trade, okay? If this is the only tool that you use to trade, you just changed the tool that you did. There's no objectivity to it. So how can you say that it works or it doesn't work, or that it breaks 50% up to the chance, or 50% up, 50% down for a symmetrical chart? Like, how can you say that if you're changing the rules as it's moving, right? Not only that, but sometimes people don't even take this huge wick. They'll count it from here. So they'll draw it like this. Okay, what about the wicks? So sometimes you count the wicks, sometimes you don't, because up here you're counting the wicks, right? On this line, this upper line, you're counting the wicks, right? But this what line you're not counting the wicks? Like, where's the rules? Where's the logic behind it? That's why I'm not a fan of trend lines. They're too subjective in nature. Nobody can explain why it works or why it doesn't work. They are all retail tools that market makers will use to trap you. In my opinion. To each their own, but that's my opinion. Okay. We got a lot of comments, man. I'm running out of breath. I need to drink, dude. Heiken-ishi. Log. Yeah, I don't use log or Heiken-ishi. I hate Heiken-ishi candles. You had your first profitable trade thanks to my guidance. You trade on demo account. Still a lot to learn. And I start to understand what am I doing and why. Your trading masterclass on YouTube is amazing. Yo, shouts out to Chloro Ape. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the great feedback. I love to hear that, man. I want to hear your success stories. Like, that is the stuff that, like, moves me. And this is why. So as long as you guys learn, look, for me, when I get losses, which I do, I'm never upset at a loss because everything made sense to me. And sometimes things just don't work out. Maybe, and sometimes I make mistakes, and sometimes I miss out. Sometimes I miss things. Okay? Sometimes I miss things. But when I lose, I can say, well, it made sense because the liquidity here, because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this. When you lose, or when retail loses, they go, oh man, my trend line didn't hold. Okay. Why are you drawing shapes in a game of money? Like, there's nothing else to say. Why are you drawing shapes in a game of money? Why are you not following the money in a game that is designed to attack your money? It's like bringing a hockey stick to a basketball game. What are you doing? My opinion, anyway. My opinion. Can I show you how to spot order blocks? Says Mike Romero. Mike Romero! I do need to keep some things premium, and I have an order blocks and liquidity bootcamp that is on my site here, wap.com. So if you want to know how to draw them correctly, head over to wap.com, or help me get the stream to 150 likes, because then I will do a giveaway on one of my boot camps by the end of the stream. So if you win, then you can get it for free. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about how to find order blocks on live. Thank you for my answer. No problemo. I can show you your chart. Hey man, look, I'm not saying, yeah, psycho trading, you can if you like. I'm not saying that they don't work, but I don't trade like that. I don't, you know, it's all this retail shit is based around liquidity, in my opinion, right? And building your narrative. Why does the market move the way that it moves? Why? Big question is why. A big question is why. Crypto Sniper says, Geo, how do I spot order blocks? Is there an indicator? No, there is no indicator. And also, Lux Algo, Darren does things. They, like, I can't, I've never used them. I can't say that it works or it doesn't work. But I will say this. I have my own rules that I keep saying this word on live, but that I implore. And Lux doesn't follow those rules. Not to say that Lux is better or worse, but based on my rules and what I know and how I trade, I will, yeah. Where you play basketball, you better bring a hockey stick. What are you playing in like the favelas? All right, so let's come in locally, man. We talked macro, we talked all the smart money stuff. Let's see what's happening locally. Let's zoom in. By the way, guys, a big part on how I trade for the ones that are here for the first time are these colorful candles, okay? If you want more information on that, I have videos in my YouTube, so go check them out. They're called vector candles. In order to get this indicator, you come to the top and you write Trader's Reality. I only use 2 indicators. Trader's Reality because it shows me the vector candles, aka where liquidity is. And of course, Market Cipher B, which, guys, can you hear how raspy my voice is? Which, here, let me give you the link for a while. Here's WAP. There's your WAP link. Okay. Which, while we're here, I might as well do it. I got to do it. I'm sorry, guys. So I have 2 affiliates. First of all, thank you all for being here. I very much appreciate it. Second of all, if you are looking to trade and you're looking for an exchange to trade on and you want to help support me and help support my channel for free, MEXC, okay? If you're looking to purchase Market Cipher, I have a 20% off discount code. The link is in the description down below. If you purchase the for life subscription, you will have 1 year free access to my VIP Discord where you no longer need to send the codes. Okay? And guys, the codes are not going to be around for very long. Okay? I'm telling you from now. I don't know when it's going to happen, but there's going to be a day where VIP will convert to paid. So just saying, you get 1 year free if you purchase it for life. Also, another free way to support me is by hitting that damn like button, because if we get to 150 likes, then I will do a giveaway on my boot camps on one of them, and you guys can pick whichever one you want. And yesterday somebody won it, and it was a great time. All right. Woo! Man, this is crazy. We're getting a lot of people in here, man. I like this. I like this. Apple White says, trust me, it's worth it in regards to the boot camps. Now, Apple White came here yesterday and left an honest review, which I very much so respect. I respect it heavily. Okay. Apple White says he purchased two of the four boot camps. Order block and liquidity was really worth the money. Very informative. Second one was market structure. Says he doesn't know if it was worth $105. I completely respect it. Market structure is really the in advance, and why I did not use any other golden pockets, because this one made sense. If you just got here on the stream now, go back and watch the stream earlier, because this was a very highly confluence zone, and I went over why. Okay, let's get rid of this line. We know that's our 5-minute low. Now, let's talk locally, okay? An SFP is a swing failure pattern. M Bell, what's up, brother? I am doing amazing, man. How are you? It's good to see you back here, man. It's good to see you back here. Rules that I employ. I implore you use the word correctly. I'm sorry, Brent, okay? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Man, Crypto Lifer is the worst of the crypto YouTubers. I don't even know who that is. Why does your chat why does your chat read differently than mine? What do you mean? Mine is, oh yeah, I was just using a different chart. But now I'm back on my original one. Okay. So let's talk about this, man. Something called an SFP, swing failure pattern. Essentially, let me change this song, man. This song's so slow. Let's do this. Oh, I'm down for that. Okay. Okay. How many likes we're at? 95. Nice. Nice. Things are going well. Good projections right now. Good projections. Okay. Excuse me, man, my freaking throat. Yeah, I'll give you guys the VIP code here in a second. Okay, so whenever we have a range, which we have here, let's hide this fixed range. We know it's there. Whenever we have a range, right? Actually, whenever usually we pump or we dump, doesn't matter. We will typically start to range, okay? And then you have two trades that you could look for. Last night, I told you guys in the VIP Discord, I told you guys, I'm like, man, I don't know. By the way, I drew this 1, 2, 3 tap like I drew earlier in the stream. Okay, we also have important levels above us, which we're not gonna talk about right now, but nonetheless, I did say that we were in this kind of local zone, right? Not really interested in much else. Even if these are scalps, the red X's are better in my opinion. Okay, this was our kind of local range. It was like a 2-minute range. It wasn't even a 5-minute range. And so whenever you're in a range like this, especially when price action is kind of not weird, because this is not uncommon, but it's uncommon to not really get a take of the high. Like if this wick came and took the high, then this would have been our 5-minute low. But because it did not, our 5-minute low is way down here. So whenever you have such a large range on such a short time frame, you need to be very careful with how you trade it. And so you need to say, like, where are your important highs and where are your important lows when it comes to market structure? And that's why I said following the X's where we look for SFPs, right? We look for SFPs at these lines. following the X's was the best trade in my opinion, the best trades in my opinion, because we have such a large range and we want to be safer than longing or shorting the middle of the range or the high of the, whatever it is, like retail does, okay? Remember, this is your 5-minute low. So the 5-minute range is all this. That is a huge range. That's a $3,000 range, okay? So you need to be careful with that stuff. And that's why I said we got to be watching for the X's. So technically speaking, internally, right? Because this upper portion now, let's get rid of the 5-minute low. Forget that. This little section here is very low time frame structure, okay? This is like 2-minute structure. And so even on the 2-minute time frame, technically we closed below, and technically you could say this is a bearish break of structure, technically. Even when you come on the 5, you can see the 5 closed below as well. However, it's not so significant of a close for me to have confidence in saying that, okay, market structures flipped bearishly, especially when market cipher looks bullish the way that I showed you at the beginning of the stream. Okay? So, because this is not clear enough, like, we'll call it shift of momentum for my liking, I do not consider this an SF or a break of structure. I do not consider it a break of structure. In fact, if anything, because it's a liquidity grab, and we talked about how strong this range was, now it makes no sense for price to come back down to this wick, in my opinion. And although technically it closed below, for me to feel safer about us having a change of structure, I would now want to see a SFP of this low. So you can see how this bullish, or this, what many people thought was a bearish move, actually turned Bitcoin pretty damn bullish. And remember, when we have a big move like this, it's uncommon to not come back and attack the high at least once more, right? Because the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We say it many times, right? Thicker the money flow, more chances of divergences. Well, the 4-hour money flow looks pretty thick to me. So if you're building your narrative and you're piecing all these things together, man, I keep spitting on my screen here. If you keep piecing all these things together, then you could say, all right, it makes more sense to come down and take that low. Now let's check TPO, because I actually didn't even check TPO. Yeah, we have single prints down here on TPO. This is a bullish move, okay? This is 100% a bullish move, and we have single prints here. Very much so a bullish move, okay? It looks bullish to me. So, thicker the money flow, more chances of divergences. We built a narrative to why this was an important zone. We built a narrative to why this was an important golden pocket. We gave it up here in advance, right? I showed you guys the zones. It happened while I was sleeping. It was kind of unfortunate, but it was given to you. We already talked about how it made no sense if you were longing this little range, which you could have been scalping. It made no sense, 0 sense whatsoever to put your stop loss beneath this low, because when you see a red dot, you got to look to the left and say there are vectors here. This wick came perfectly into the vector. Like, what more do you guys want me to tell you? And just to put the nail in your stupid ass retail coffin, which trend line showed you this move? Checkmate, okay? Checkmate. I have a royal flush. Retail has a 7 and a 2 offsuit. Get at me. Which trend line showed you that? Which one? Because the only trend line that I can see in the vicinity is this. And I don't even know if you're drawing that correctly. And even if you drew it here, you got wrecked. Okay? Holla at me. Holla at me. Dude, I just convinced myself that I was even way more right than I already knew that I was. I was already 100% right, and now I'm 150% right. The same number of likes that this damn stream should be. Hit the like button if you want one of my boot camps for free. Checkmate. Somebody clip that. I'm spitting all over my computer. Somebody clip that, man. What's the time? 1 hour in. I'm gonna make a YouTube short of that. Okay, guys. Oh, I need a break, man. I need to catch my breath, although ironically, I'm not going to catch my breath for what I'm about to do. Guys, this is the greatest song of all time, and I've been spitting fire for you. So while I wait for or while I give you guys the VIP code and you guys head over to the VIP code, I'm gonna play this song. It's my favorite song of all time. I've been listening to it nonstop, and I lost my voice because I was singing it all day yesterday, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with it because I need to take a break. This is the greatest song of all time, and I'm gonna get a copyright strike. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, then it's probably gonna be muted. Hopefully not, but we're gonna have our first party here. And so this is what I implore you. This is what I implore you do for me, guys. If you're new here right now and this is your first time here, welcome. Okay, welcome. Every single stream, we have 2 parties go on. Okay, I give you guys the fire, I give you guys the sauce, and then we have 2 parties going on. I'm gonna do something different this time, and I'm gonna play the greatest song of all time, and I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike, and I don't care. Okay, I do not care. So I'm gonna tell you the VIP code. You're gonna go join the VIP code, and then we're all gonna jam out to this, and I'm gonna sing to it, and I'm gonna sound horrible because I lost my voice because I was singing this all day yesterday, but we're gonna do it anyways. I don't care. Everybody, the VIP code for this stream, if this is your first time here, join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. Come to the top right to my GeoBot here. All capitals, okay? This is gonna give you access to my VIP section where I give you guys the updates. I update this thing like 10 times a day, okay? You're gonna come here. Let me actually, why is this not playing right now? need to catch my breath. I need to catch my breath, man. That was amazing. That was, I think, the best time I've ever had on stream, ever. That was freaking sick. Okay, let's address your comments now. I need to catch my breath, baby. Woo. 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 That was sick, dude. All right, Jay says, Gio, can I show how to use the TPO indicator? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. That was sick, man. I'm losing my voice. Yo, actually though, I think I'm, because I mean I sing and I play trumpet, and I want to learn how to play. And I do weddings and stuff on the weekends. I DJ weddings. I MC. I've been singing my whole life, and I sing sometimes at the weddings and the corporate events and stuff I did. I did New Year's, and I sang at New Year's. And I want to learn, because I want to sing this song live, and then I want to all of a sudden pull out a freaking saxophone and then hit that solo. Like, I want to learn saxophone. Anyways. Okay. TPO. Time, price, opportunity. Okay. Basics, man. Look, basic stuff. Very basic stuff. Here you have your time profile. Okay. It's basically a volume profile based on time though, right? Volume profile is based on volume, which you can see on the right. Time is based on time, which you can see based on the left. Okay. There's something called good highs or bad highs. Okay, good highs and bad highs, basically. And all that means is, remember, the market is moved by liquidity. Okay? Market is moved by liquidity. And I'm mainly looking at the TPO because I already have these levels here, right? The TPO, based on your time profile, okay? There's something called single prints. Basically, these boxes, long story short, I'm gonna make it very easy. It doesn't need to be complicated. All these letters, doesn't matter, who cares, okay? All I want you to look at are the single lines. Okay, these single boxes. See how there's one row here? See how here there's two rows? Who cares about the letters? No one cares. There's one row here only. Like here there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here there's only one. This is called single prints, okay? So what happens is single prints are basically time that price has spent during that move. In other words, it was a very fast move up and a very fast move down. We didn't dump and then stay down there. It was a very fast move and a very fast move up. When you see something like this, remember, the market is attacking your liquidity. So, if you see a move like this and you see a big move down and then a big move up, that was your liquidity grab. And because price did not spend much time down here, okay, because price did not spend much time down here, it is further building our narrative that price shouldn't be coming back down here at this moment, because it was a liquidity grab. Anybody that shorted in this wick is trapped right now. If you were a market maker, why would you release the people that shorted in this wick? When you pair that with everything else, this was an important level, an important liquidity point. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences, right? You're building your narrative. CBD is probably bullish too. CBD is kind of neutral. I wouldn't say it's bullish or bearish. It was definitely bearish coming up to this point though. Anyways, when you take all the confluence that we went over in this stream and you add it all together, now you say, all right, we got single prints here, that it makes no sense for us to come and take these lows again. We're probably going to come and tackle the high. Look at what happened previously when we had single prints. Look here, right? This scam wick that we also had not very long ago that we never came back to retest. If you pull your TPO, you could see very clearly you had single prints here. Remember, it is a liquidity grab. We swept all the liquidity here. And so if it's a liquidity grab, what's more likely for it to do? Think like a market maker. Why would you release the people that shorted in this wick? Remember, these are vector candles. I'm 100% sure of that. So let's come to our vectors. 100% this is a vector candle. 1,000,000%. Watch. Okay, boom. Vector candle. What happens in a vector candle? Vector candles are market makers, limit longing, and retail market shorting. Okay? Retail is market shorting. Market makers are limit longing, because in order for somebody to sell, somebody has to buy. Which sells while price is dropping? Who sells? Emotional ass humans, emotional ass retail is who sells. Okay? So while you and I, except not you and I because we're smarter than that, are hitting, we're missing the move. Bitcoin's dumping, market short, market short, market short, market short. Mr. Market Maker is limit the hell longing out of your market shorts, only to snap price back up. And it's no different than what happened here. And it's no different than what's been happening for the past 3-4 months, okay? The whole narrative is buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. The market is irrational right now. People are too comfortable. People have been longing for 4 months on every dip and been relatively safe. That's not going to be the case forever. I think we're very overextended. And I think that after tomorrow, shit's going to hit the fan. People are going to be in for a rude awakening. Let's just say that. But that's essentially your TPO. You just look for the single prints, man. Not that hard. Not that hard. All right. Whew, my freaking voice. 115 likes, man. Beautiful. Guys, if you are new here and you don't know, I have a completely free Discord. And I have a Discord where a VIP section where I give you guys the levels that I'm looking at in advance. I explain why. You know, I went over why this one was a very key zone. So if you were in my Discord, if you were here yesterday, you would have seen this. But now that you're here today, maybe you'll see my callouts for today and catch it for tomorrow. Head over to the Discord. DM my GeoBot, all capitals, urgent. Okay? DM my thing all the way urgent. Spider lines. Oh, is that how they do it? Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just support and resistance. Badass bitch. All right, Pablo says, nice fellow trumpeter. Yeah, man. I played trumpet. I was a band geek. I was in high school. I played it for 4 years. Used to listen to it. Man, it's the sickest song. It's the sickest song. Urgent. I've been listening to it nonstop. You hope none of us got wrecked on the Whipsaw liquidation event yesterday? No, we did. I didn't. I did not at all, man. Not at all. Let's long the like button. Yes, sir. You meant chart store. You follow my chart and levels, but my zones are showing different prices than yours, even though you're on the same chart as me. That's weird. Are you sure? Shuddy had them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. Added you on that indicator if I want to take a look. You'd recommend only enabling the whale and swing in the settings. Wait, is this you? Are you the one that's like telling me about the spider line? Like, is this you? Is this the one you're talking about? Oh, nice, bro. Wow. Yo, where is this? This is beautiful. Damn. Wait, where is this? Florida? Shawty had them apple bottom jeans. Yo, this is sexy, bro. I like your pup too. Nice, dude. Where is this? Like LA or Miami or something? Still playing after 30 years. Was a drum major in high school. Nice, man. Dude, it's I don't know, man. It's so fun, bro. It's so fun. It's so fun. All right, this we can put on. We can keep on the chart. These single prints. She hit the flow. Next thing you know, shawty got low, 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 low. All right, man. So we're gonna just take a look here. What's happening locally? Remember, our 5-minute low is all the way down here, and our 2-minute low, technically SFP'd, right? Indicating this to have been the new high that we tackled, and we absolutely tackled it, and we're holding our own. For us to continue to have bullish sentiment, which it's bullish right now, but for us to continue to have bullish sentiment, I would say we need to take this high. So let's write this down. I don't need to write it down, but I'm gonna write it down to show you guys how I would do it. Okay, we're gonna write 2 min. Whoops, that's not a 2. 2 min high, right? And then we just wait. 2-minute high, 5-minute low. This would be probably our 2-minute low. It doesn't really matter. I mean, actually it would be our, well, it's not our 2-minute, it's not our confirmed 2-minute low unless we take the high. So we'll see what happens. Guys, listen, you guys know what time it is. If you guys have been here around, if you guys have been around the block before, you guys know, man, I leave every day at least once for like less than 5 minutes. I leave for 3 minutes and so, because I'm about to go do something. So if you're just getting here, the VIP code, all capitals, is urgent. Okay, urgent, all capitals. Oh, is that why it's not working to DM the bot? because I'm putting it as the note. Anyways, urgent is your code. I'm gonna be back in 3 minutes, guys. I'm the most efficient. I'm more efficient at dumping than Bitcoin is. Drop an emoji, which I just told you, if you know what I'm about to do. Rahards already knows, bro. I will be right back. All I need is your love tonight. Hey, BRB, don't go anywhere. Wanna fly, don't want your feet on the ground, you stay up, you won't come down, you wanna live, you wanna move to the sound, got fire in your veins, burning high, but you don't feel the pain. Chat, where'd you go, man? Y'all are dead? Okay, how many likes are we at? 122 likes. All right, man, 28 more likes and you guys get a giveaway. It's up to you. How much longer am I going to stream? I'm going to stream for max. Like 25 more minutes. Max. So 1 like a minute. Up to you, boy. All right, guys. Do you guys want price to pump or dump right now? Should we pump it? Pump it louder. Pump it louder. When I told you that I never would, I told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. All right, well, while we are in the interest of testing out which songs are copyright or not, let's do this one while we wait. If I provided you value, guys, let's get some rocket emojis in the chat. And let's pump Bitcoin, baby! Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something greater. Go make a legacy, manifest.
manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything.
Wanted everything.
Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories.
Are we using the 12-hour order block? Let's check. Wow, ETH doesn't look as good, doesn't it? As I had high hopes for a living,
Shooting for the stars, where I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes.
as I had high hopes for a living.
Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million.
Always had high hopes. Yo, let me just say to each and every one of you, if you guys have high hopes that 2024 is going to be the best year of your life, I believe in you. I believe y'all can do it. Gio, is the 100 to 1,000K? You want to do 100 to a million? Yeah, 100 to 1K is going to happen. Probably the end of the month. That was literally not... Yo, people say this every time, bro. Trust me. I'm the most efficient on the planet. Trust me when I tell you that. Trust me, man. Trust me. Trust me. All right, y'all are saying dump it. Okay, so let's check ETH, man. Where's our 12-hour order block? Let's check it. Which order block are you talking about? Do I have anything on ETH here? I don't really see any order blocks that I like, bro. A 12-hour order block? Oh, you mean this guy? Is this what you're referring to? If that's what you're referring to, then I would say no, I don't count that as an order block. You could say maybe like an 18-hour order block, yeah, but it didn't break enough structure for me to say that. Doesn't mean it can't hold and go up. Doggy's pumping? Wow. Interesting. I wish I was long on the doggy coin. Very interesting. And it's leaving fair value gaps behind. Guys, you want to know a little bit of a secret? Let me teach you a little secret for being here because I'm so generous. Let me teach you. Look. Doggy coin on the 10, right? Green vector, green vector, green vector, right? Here, we have a fair value gap. Okay? This candle, if this candle closes above this wick, we will have another fair value gap. Let's just say we'd have another one there. Hypothetically, okay? When this candle closes. Then, if it keeps going up and we leave another fair value gap, cool. Eventually, it will not leave a fair value gap. Eventually. Which it could be now. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, eventually. Wherever it closes, we'll see. At the point in which it no longer leaves a fair value gap, take profits. Simple. Very simple. And usually what will happen is price can find support, excuse me, within the fair value gap. So let's keep our eye on doggy. And we'll see. Cryptonator, can I play the Spotify song? I can't, man, because of copyright. Which, I mean, this is a stream that's testing the copyright. But if I need to remove the audio from like 10 different places, it's not good. So is the confirmed ETF announcement happening tomorrow? I have literally no idea. I am so not a newspaper. I got no clue. All right, so Bitcoin's in this range. We already built a narrative to why, you know, this is a pretty bullish move, right? We do have a vector candle here that we can come and recover. Doesn't mean YOLO long, obviously. I'm sure you guys know that. Obviously, it's all probability and things are subject to change. However, you know, we came up to the value area high, deviated it a little bit. We'll see, man. We'll see. Right now, currently, the only real important levels I mean, is this low and this high. This 2-minute high and this low are your important levels. Pretty crazy. This is a crazy range, man. You guys got to be careful, man. And the volatility is going to be insane tomorrow. It's going to be insane tomorrow. So we'll see, man. I see liquidity here. I see liquidity here. Well, the liquidity here already got taken. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Let's talk about where we could go if we pump, okay? So we're going to come more macroly now. And this is the number I'm eyeing tomorrow. Write this down on your charts, okay? This guy here. This guy here. For those who may not know, naked points of controls act as magnets, okay? A naked monthly point of control is no joke. Why would we come all the way up? Look, let's come on the monthly time frame, right? This is a previous naked monthly point of control at 48851. Why would we come this close to a monthly point of control only to not take it? That doesn't mean that we're not going to take it tomorrow, or we're going to take it tomorrow. But why would we come up this close to not take this naked monthly point of control? In addition to that, anybody that's been short from 2 years ago that for whatever reason is still holding it, which I'm sure there are, probably not many, but I'm sure there are. Anybody that's been doing that, they're like may have some stop losses here. Or in fact, anybody that's opening up new shorts right now that are swing shorting probably have their stop losses above this. Remember, this is a monthly time frame. This is a very important swing high. And many people probably have their stop losses above this high that are shorting early. This high, that's a very important high that I have labeled here. Where is it? I had it labeled somewhere. Okay, I don't know where it is, but I had it labeled before as a very important high. It makes perfect sense to do something like this, where we have a nice bullish candle, up candle, nice wick, for example. This is a weekly time frame, hitting this naked monthly point of control, effectively mitigating it, okay, and then stopping out all the shorts that hit early, and then potentially coming back down. So we're gonna be paying attention to that. But this level is a very important level. 48851, very important. Is Tino my master? He's not my master. He is one of my biggest people that influenced me, and he's a G, man. I have a lot of respect for that dude. If I ever have the pleasure to speak with him, then I will be honored to do so. I will be honored. Great dude. He changed my life, man. He literally changed my life. Very highly influenced by Tino. Great guy, in my opinion. I've never met him. I've never talked to him. But if I ever have the pleasure to speak with Tino, man, you know what? Everybody let him know that I want to talk to him. Clip this and send this to Tino, because Tino's a G, and I would be so humbled, man. It would be my honor to speak with that man. Genius. Yeah, I think so too, Rahards. I think so too. Why do I copy Jason Gasper? Do something original, like jump on a trampoline? Man, I jump up and down all the time. And man, listen, Jay did not invent under the desk treadmills. Just like I'm inspired by Tino, I'm also inspired by Jay. I'm a fit dude. I've been a fit dude before I follow Jay. I see that Jay's on the treadmill, and I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna sit in front of a computer for hours and hours a day and create content for you guys, because I don't need to do this, then I should probably get my cardio in while I'm working. And that's really it, man. I gym for 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day sometimes, including cardio. But now if I can do my cardio here while I'm working, then I don't need to do my cardio later. You know what I'm saying? And if that makes me a copycat, then so be it. Anybody that walks is a copycat. Tino's the man. Yeah, man. Tino is a G. You need to learn my way, but can't afford Market Cipher. Yeah. Look, I got on the Market Cipher channel. Maybe I can cook up a nice deal for you guys. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. Maybe. So what's keeping you long? In fact, that we dumped, it was bought up instantly. Yeah, man. We went over all of it. You know what I'm saying? So, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Oh, man. You know what, Mike? Also, bro, I have ADHD, like very badly, if you haven't already noticed. And I don't use that as an excuse to not get anything done because I get my work done. But I used to always, when I was like making content for you guys, man, I do this all the time. Whenever I'm doing anything, I get distracted. I go on my phone. I pace, and I always pace around. So before I had this treadmill, I would pace around anyway. And then like when I'm pacing and I'm on my phone, I'm not being efficient with my time. So while I'm on the treadmill, I don't realize that I'm working because I'm on the treadmill. And then I also don't realize that I'm on the treadmill because I'm working. So it's like a double whammy. Yeah, it's like a double whammy. I don't realize I'm walking. I don't realize I'm working. It's like the best thing ever. And just to show you, this is my home screen on my phone. There's nothing on it because I get distracted easily. So when I unlock my phone and I see that there's nothing on my screen, it's a reminder like, oh shit, I shouldn't be on my phone right now. You do. No, I know, bro. I don't need to explain anything, but I don't know. Why not? Why not? I'm not defending it or I don't need to justify it to anybody. Everybody here walks. Everybody here hopefully has legs. And if you don't, no malicious intent, no malicious saying intended. Tino was saying he bought a rower. Like a boat rower? Out of boat rower? Do I trade TIA? I do not trade TIA. Man, these are the only coins that I trade. Really? Bitcoin, Ethereum sometimes. Solana, the doggy coin, Caspa, ADA. Man, shit's bleeding. Shit is bleeding. Bleeding. And guys, I say it every single stream. With dominance relatively high like this, if Bitcoin starts to dump, your alts will die. Your alts will bleed. You're vibrating at a high level, Trader Joe. I can feel my energy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I love to see that my I guess vibes, to sound corny, radiates through the screen. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. What are the percentages on the bottom? These are the two longs that I'm actually in like 6 different longs right now, but this is 2 of my longs. These are my higher 2 percentages of my longs because, you know, clickbait. Tactics says you purchased Market Cipher for life using my referral link. Tactics, do me a favor. Do me a favor. I closed my DMs off in the Discord. Okay. So, DM one of my mods. DM DAC your invoice. And if you bought it for life, I have to cross-reference with Market Cipher. I will give you 1 year free of my VIP section. And again, I'm gonna say it, guys, the VIP is not gonna be free forever. It's been free for 7 months. It's not gonna be free forever. So you'll get it free for 1 year. So DM DAC your invoice and we'll get that sorted for you. We'll get that sorted for you. Workout rower. I don't even know what that is, bro. Am I tripping out? Workout rower. Oh. Yeah, cool. Nice. I did rows 2 days ago. I just didn't know which one you were referring to. My goal is to actually build a gym here at home so that I don't need to leave. I could just like work out in between working and stuff. Krypton says, bro, I'm a pacer. My family and friends hate it. No BS. You take 15 to 20K steps inside your house alone. I don't BS you at all, man. Literally at all. Listen, I walk around all the time and like my dad specifically hates it. He's like, get to where you're going. Like I pace around. He's like, get to where you're going. I'm like, dude, like, hello, come on now. All right, interesting facts. New subscriber here. Please chart Gary USD. The only beef I have with, does this have, The only beef I have with this, the only beef I have with this treadmill is it turns off on me, man. It turns off on me. If I decide to make it paid, don't make it more than 20 bucks. Most are new. No, it won't be. Don't worry. Man, right now it's even $13 a month. It's not going to be a lot. The max it'll be is 20. All right, no more Vivid Waves. So Vivid Waves I still stand by with Vivid Waves. However, I've had more recent success targeting Market Cipher, and I'm like building my relationship with Market Cipher. So although you could use a Vivid Wave and it works, just for me and like my channel and my growth, it makes more sense for me to stick with Market Cipher. But he couldn't use it, so he thought of getting a treadmill. Yo, Tino's so funny, bro. So funny. Man, I would love to do a collab with Tino. I'm telling you guys, I used to watch him for hours, man. Okay, how many likes do we have? Guys, I want to give away this boot camp. We're at 131 likes. We're at 19 more likes. 19 more likes. And 19 more likes, guys. And I'll give away a boot camp. You can get the Order Blocks boot camp, which is fire if you want it. When I'm on a call with my folks, you always pace around. Dak, every single time I've talked to you on the phone, I'm pacing around every single time. I like can't sit still, man. I can't. All right, let's check this Gary coin. Whatever the hell this coin even is. Okay, what the hell? This is crazy. Self-belief. Yeah, I watched I watched Tino before the face reveal as well. I've been watching Tino for like 2.5 years, maybe. Okay. Okay, 1 hour. I mean, I'm not gonna do crazy TA on this because I don't know how to trade these coins. But 1 hour locally, we have a hidden bull div. Okay, hidden bull div with money flow and momentum waves. So if you have a hidden bull div with money flow and momentum waves, let's jump down lower and see if it's gonna confirm. Let's check the 30. Thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We understand that. Money flow is still relatively thick, but 30 is looking good for the move to continue to go higher on the 1. Now, this is interesting, okay? The 15 is where things start to get interesting. You can start to see that we have a bullish divergence with money flow. Okay, we have thicker money flow in the red, but we have a higher high. So money flow is diverging on the 15, which is very important. I say this every single time. Pay attention to Bitcoin when you are trading your alts, okay? This right now looks pretty bullish to me, even though money flow is very thick. Everyone else would say, Chio, money flow is thick. Why are you saying it's bullish? Because I'm the #1 reader of Market Cipher on the planet. That's why. 10, also very thick. Now, we need to understand a couple things. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We know this. I've said this many times. So we could diverge again. We could take the low again. We could come lower based on these time frames, right? This money flow does not look good, right? The 15 looks way better than the 10. 10 does not look great. Nonetheless, 10 actually looks horrible because we also had a hidden bear div, okay? So if it goes down, don't say, oh, Geo's, whatever. I was saying it based on the 15. I didn't look at the 10 yet. This very well could come and take the low again. Maybe we come into this zone here, right? Perhaps we will see. Perhaps we come down like this and then bounce from there. But long-term things could look up. It all depends on Bitcoin. 5 is looking a lot better, right? We had price coming down over time. Money flow is coming up with the momentum waves coming up over time. So it's looking better. But again, your altcoins are contingent on Bitcoin. I will say that every single time. Okay? And the very first target, if this confirms, really, like, you have to take profit kind of here. But realistically, we're probably going to come for this high. If we come and we close above this high, we're coming to this high no matter, like, in my opinion, like, easily. Nothing else really to say. Nothing else really to say. Higher term time frame stuff, if we take that high, we're probably gonna, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna make our way up here. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how to trade these coins. They have their own personalities. Okay. Vector candles. Yeah. Okay, long story short about vector candles. Long story short, okay? Because I have videos on them. I have 4 videos on them. But long story short, when you see a nice green vector candle, okay? Vector candles are a representation of tick volume, which is essentially the number of transactions that reside within that candle. So let's say this candle has $1 million in it. It could have 10 transactions of 100,000, for example. That's your tick volume. Now, the reason that's important is because your green and red vector candles indicate 200% more tick volume than normal. Your blue and your purple candles indicate 150% tick volume more than average. The reason we want to know if your tick volume or the number of transactions that reside in that candle are important or not are because the only people that are able to conduct that many transactions within that candle are market makers. In other words, when we have a big price that shoots up like this, there is market maker liquidity. This is a market maker move. Okay? What happens when price is pumping? How is your human psychology? Market or retail, me and you, not me, and hopefully not you, go, oh my God, price is pumping. I'm gonna FOMO. I'm gonna market long, market long, market long. Who, in order for somebody to buy, somebody has to sell. So who is buying into your market longs? It's the market maker. Or sorry, who's selling into your market longs? Market maker is selling this entire candle up. And sure enough, what happens is once price gets to the highest possible point, they will shift price back to the downside to then realize a return on all of that liquidity that they've been shorting the whole way up. Now, Gio, doesn't that not make sense? Because then when you market long, then the market maker's in drawdown, right? And retail's in profit. Correct. Very correct. However, I would answer that question with one very simple element. You and I, humans, are fucking greedy, okay? So you don't take your profit when you're up here, okay? You long down here $100 and you're up here and you're up $500. You don't think I'm gonna take the $500. You think, oh, it's going higher, I want more. So what happens is when you decided to long here, or here, whatever, you longed somewhere in this candle, right? You FOMO'd in, price went up, you didn't realize the return on your $500, and so you hesitated to close your position up here. But now that you're underwater, you don't want to lose your $100, right? You don't want to lose more money. So you easily closed it down here because you don't want to lose. But up here, you were hesitating because you wanted more. Market psychology. That is vector candles in a nutshell. I have 4 videos that you need to watch. Head over to my videos. My second video ever is a 1.5-hour video talking about vector candles. Watch my second video ever. Watch my third video ever. And then watch... Are you gonna... Man, I post these, I swear, every day. Here. And then look up Smart Money Concepts, Vector Candles, Smart Money Concepts, Vector Candles Advanced. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are what you need to watch. And these are the short form videos. If you want to watch these ones, I will get the links and I'll send you guys the links for these. Man, I should be a public speaker. I mean, I guess I kind of am with the whole YouTube thing. But I just like nailed the description of that. Those are the 2 videos, the 2 shorter term videos that you need to go watch. Amazing. Wow. I wish I had me to help me trade when I didn't know what I was doing. What you do, Mike L, is you have to realize that just like I said, while they're limit longing, they're likely to recover that vector. So this low could come down to here, and you can't be surprised if it comes down here. You can't say, what is Bitcoin doing? You can't be surprised because there's liquidity there, right? And one of the very easy rules that I have with Market Cipher is when you see a red dot, you look to the left and you find the green vectors. When you see a green dot, you look to the left and you find the red vectors. So look, let me come on the daily time frame. Watch what I'm about to show you. Let's just say we get a red dot. The standard rule, it doesn't matter the time frame that you're on. Look to the left and find the vector candles. Remember this day, okay? Remember this day. There is a nice green vector candle here that has not been recovered. If price anytime in the next, doesn't matter, ever comes back to 30,000, you are not allowed to say Bitcoin's crashing. What the hell is going on? Remember this day. Copy the stream, write the timestamp down, whatever you need to do, and say, wow, that Geo guy that I made fun of, that was so bearish the whole time, that was teaching me this, I should have listened. It's right here, guys. Vector candles are like having goggles that can see through clothes. You just need to know where to look. And when you pair it with Market Cipher, you can see, man, when you see a red dot, look to the left. Where are the vectors? Look, right here, vertical line. We had a red dot. You look to the left. Where were the vectors? Right here, vectors recovered. How much easier can it be? How much easier can it be? I'm gonna go back in time. We're not done talking about this. Look, don't be stupid. I tell you guys this all the time. Oh, wow. Okay. That Geo guy said there's a red dot and he said, look to the left. These vectors are relatively close. It's pretty, it's not unrealistic. Although the entire market, everybody always, ever, everywhere across YouTube, bullish, ETF, 100K, 50, 102, 200K, 300K. Up only, buy every single dip. Where's the red dot? Where are the vector candles? What happens? Where does the wick stop? This is the second example today, and I did not rehearse this. Where did the vector stop relative to the candle? How far off? Here it was 4096, 4020. $70? No, Mike, I'm not saying, bro, I'm not saying you were laughing at me. I'm saying in general. Not you, bro. Not you, I swear. People, like, some people are like, yo, you're bearish. When you see a red dot, look to the left. Very simple. When you see a green dot, look to the left. Very simple. Very simple. Now, it's not always as easy as that. Don't short every single time you see it. But you just got to be aware that it can do that. It can. Okay? It can. You're welcome for the links, Polar. Tommy says, thank you, brother, for everything that I do for the community. You're very welcome, man. I will continue to do it as long as the good outweighs the bad. Oh, damn. This is a good song. Okay, how many likes, man? I want to do this giveaway because I need to go pee and I need to also go make a video for you guys. So get me to 150 likes and then I'll do the giveaway and then we'll bounce. 13 more likes, guys. I'm going to go pee. Smash the like button. Yes, Peter, this works with everything. You could trade anything with this concept. Market Cipher B. By the way, guys, sorry to shill you again, but okay, if you're looking to purchase Market Cipher, my link is in the description. You get 20% off with discount code TraderGeo. And if you purchase it for life and you send me the invoice, I will give you free VIP for 1 year. Mexi, if you're looking for an exchange to trade on, cheapest on fees across the board, and it helps support me for free, just like hitting the thumbs up. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to hit you with an ad right now, okay? But I'm going to go pee. So I'm going to ask you a favor because I give you guys all of this sauce every single day. I promise you, you're not going to miss anything if you watch the whole ad for me, okay? So I'm going to hit you with the ad, and then I'm going to go pee. And then your ad's going to finish, and I'm not even going to be back yet. So don't skip it. Please help me out. The free way to do it. Watch the commercial. You don't even need to watch the commercial. Just have it on, okay? I'll be right back in 2 minutes. I'm going to hit you guys with an ad right now. See that? You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Fair deal. Right? Fair deal. Okay. Man, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I would leave right now because chat's kind of dying off. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. But I'm gonna stay because I want to give you guys the giveaway. I don't want to like leave right before we get it. And then you guys are like, Gio, man, just stay. I'm gonna stay longer, but let's get it. I can't negotiate on 150. I need 150. Outro contains BTC, ETH coin, and money. Are these my spot bags? I got stuff everywhere. Here, look.
Set my heart
Yeah, I got stuff everywhere. But I have a lot of, I got a lot on cash right now. You already won the giveaway, so how do you access the bootcamp video? Wait, did you win? If you didn't see an ad, then maybe you have YouTube Premium. Bro, I can't, man. I can't play stuff that's copyrighted. Jar says long or short. I would say neither right now. But let's see what's going on. So look, remember what we said in the beginning, right? If you believe that a low is a low, pull your fib from that low. So let's pull our fib and we could say maybe price comes down to here. We'll look to long if it comes here. Easy, baby. Let's see if we have any order blocks in there. Not really. I mean, yeah, not really. I would want to clear, like we would have to touch the golden pocket. So I would want to come and take this low, which isn't that significant of a low. If we were going to bounce off of here, we don't know yet. You know, we don't know yet, but I would look for that. Yeah, YouTube Premium or ad block. Nice bottle. Mr. Stone, welcome, man. If this is your first time, welcome. How does he poop faster than he takes a piss? I'll tell you why. Because I promised you guys that you wouldn't miss anything, so I sat on the toilet for an extra 30 seconds. And yes, I sat because I've been walking my whole time. I'm lazy. Super Snoopy says, been there so many times, it's painful. Been where? What's the doggy coin? Yeah, doggy coin was being kind of crazy, wasn't it? Guys, I'm really digging the 5-minute time frame lately. I am really... Okay, look at this perfect example of vectors. Whoever we were talking about vectors with. Green vectors to the upside, bam, recovered. Those red vectors were vectors, bam, recovered. So easy, man. Just look at the dot. Well, this was a 5-minute time frame, so it's not as easy, but you look at the dot and you say these vectors can get recovered. They don't always get recovered. Okay, they're not always, but they can get recovered. So when you're adjusting your stop losses and whatever, just do that. It's easy. Easy dangs, baby. All right, CBK woohoo says heavy bear div on the 3 hour. Let's check the 3 hour. And I think it's gonna be a long time. Man, yeah, you could say that. 100% we are diverging. But remember the rule, bro. Remember the rule. The thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. So look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour still has thick money flow. So it could take some time, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen right now. I'm not saying long right now. But it could take some time. But in general, the thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. And when you build your narrative and you put your naked monthly point of control up here and the high up here, and everything else, then you can say, all right, well, this adds confluence to my narrative in that it could go up, but it could go down first. I'm not saying, right? But in general, we just know the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. Okay, how many likes are we at? 4 more likes, man. 4 more likes and I'll give you guys the giveaway. And I need to go, man, so make it quick. Man, these are good songs. I'm a huge pop guy.
Don't wanna sing mad songs anymore. Only wanna sing your song. 'Cause your songs got me feeling like
Guys, last time, VIP code, all capitals, is urgent. Okay? All caps, head over to the Discord. DM my bot, urgent, all capitals, for access to my VIP section where I give you guys the levels that I'm looking at trading, and I give you guys the how market Cipher is looking when we get to those levels. I don't tell you when I'm trading. I don't tell you that I entered it. I tell you sometimes, but I give you guys market Cipher updates in real time as well, and I update this thing like, I mean, the past couple days after the pump, we've just been doing nothing, so not really, but I usually update this thing 5-10 times a day. And I give you guys video updates as well in real time. So very beneficial for you to join. The link is in the description down below. Okay, are we at 150 yet? Yeah, we do have a huge vector here. But look, this wick came and recovered that vector. Isn't there a big money flow decrease on the 4 hours since 35K? Yeah. And everything is diverging. Everything has been diverging. But locally, I wouldn't be surprised if we get one more move up. Bybit is better than BitGet. I don't use BitGet. I don't like BitGet, but I'd rather use Bybit also. It's better liquidity. But I've actually been like vibing with the Binance chart, man. I kind of like USDT perpetual on Binance. I've kind of really been enjoying this chart here. All right, man, BTC is bleeding. Look at my percentages just dying. Are we one more like? Okay, I'm sure that we're gonna get it. Oh, there we go, 150 likes. Okay, thank God, because I'm tired, man. Y'all got me tired of walking. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. This is what we are going to do. Let's see what happens here at the value area low. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Bootcamp giveaway, and then I'm gonna go. Okay? So, I'm gonna send you guys a link to yesterday's live stream. Okay. Yesterday's live stream. Everybody go to yesterday's live stream right there. Leave a comment. Okay? Leave a comment. Saying anything you want. I don't care. You could tell me that I'm ugly. You could tell me that I'm sexy. You could tell me I have no idea what I'm talking about. Whatever you want. But you have to have an emoji in the comment. And that emoji we're going to make. Let's get a random emoji. Okay. Zebra emoji. That's your emoji. Head over to yesterday's video. Leave any comment you want. It has to have a word in it though. You can't just put a zebra. You can write anything you want. You can make it as long as you want. Go to that video. Leave a comment. The comment has to have a zebra emoji in it. And it doesn't need to make sense. You could write, I love cows, and then put a zebra emoji because it's funny. I don't care. Has to have a zebra emoji. And then I'm gonna get this thing ready. YouTube comment picker. So what time is it right now? 1:08. Okay, I'm gonna give it 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. I got a bed, but I'd rather be in yours tonight. You're not shy, you get around. You wanna fly. Don't want your feet on the ground. You stay up. You won't come down. You wanna live. You wanna move to the sound. Got fire in your veins, burning night.
I like the way you ride with that booty on me.
Shorty, you a dime while you looking lonely. Is this non-copyright? Yeah, let's go.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma,
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. If a nigga get an attitude, pop
Yes.
it like it's hot.
Here's your VIP code right here. All capitals, urgent.
And I'm pouring Sean down and I'm on the best weed cause I got it going on. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it
Like it's hot.
Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. If a nigga get an attitude, pop it like it's hot.
Zebra, 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 zebra.
The best weed cause I got it going on.
Gio is the zebra. Nice. I like turtles, man. Go back. Kid Kastner, go back and add a zebra. You're not gonna win. Yeah, man, your VIP code is urgent. All capitals, urgent is your VIP code. Okay, what time is it? Okay, 30 more seconds and I'm gonna do it. Bro, go back and add a zebra. It's not gonna count if you win. Has to have a zebra emoji. 30 seconds, I'm doing it.
That's whiter than what's spilling down your throat. The phantom, exterior like fish eggs, the interior like suicide wrist red. I can exercise you, this could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, man, that's how you get a his head. Killer with the B, I know killers in the street, but still to make you feel like you chillin'.
Okay. Let's do it.
Talking all that raspy shit, trying to ask me shit. When my niggas figure this, they ain't gon' pass me shit. You should think about it, take a second. Matter of fact, you should take 4B and think before you fuck with little skateboard P.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
The pigs try to get at you, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot.
That's kind of a zebra. Okay, Mike, I'll allow it.
Pop it like it's hot.
I will allow it, bro.
Pop it like it's
Okay.
hot. Got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I'm on the best
Yeah, yeah, bro. I drink like 2 of these a day. It's so big.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it
All right, man, here is the winner. Now, guys, whoever is the winner, you have to go to your YouTube, click on your picture here, and screenshot this, like that we can see your name, and send it to Dak, okay? So head over to the Discord, send it to Dak, screenshot this, and send it to Dak. And then leave the rest up to moi, okay? Are you ready? Sorry, that was a little bit dramatic. But wow, that's crazy. Crypto Nader. That's crazy, bro. You said it earlier. You are the winner, my friend. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. Everybody, thank you for playing. Thank you for being here. I'm going to keep doing a giveaway every single day if I get 150 likes. Okay? Every single day. So, Crypto Nader, bro, DM Dak your photo, like up here. Click this. DM Dak. Let him know which boot camp you want. And yeah. Guys, we've been streaming for over 2 hours, man. Thank you for a great stream. I'm going to make a YouTube video for you guys, and I'll keep you guys updated in the VIP Discord. So make sure you join the VIP Discord if you have not done so already. It is completely free for you to join. Congratulations, Crypto Nader. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for kicking it with me every day. I will definitely see you tomorrow for ETF news, and hopefully I will have some fire TA for you guys ready to go, because we need to plan ahead of time, like we said at the very beginning. Okay, tomorrow's gonna be a crazy day. Be safe with your lungs, be safe with your shorts. Literally anything can happen. Yeah, this guy knows, bro. For the short stream, I have a problem. Guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys today later in the Discord. Peace out.
Set my heart on fire.